Okay, Sagittarius. I've already shuffled these cards, but I'll do one more shuffle. And I want to tell you guys, if you would like a personal reading with me, my website is amandaknows.com. There's a link in the description for my site. And also to remind everyone that I do not use the traditional meanings of the tarot decks. I just use them as imagery. So when I talk to you, you have something to look at, so it's not a boring video. All right, Sages. Well, this to me is like you guys are all like wanting to go on walkabout, wanting to go take off on some kind of adventure, and it's just like it's taking a time to make it happen. And I get a sense of frustration with you guys, feeling like, when the hell is something going to get exciting in my life? And I'm feeling like you could do small adventures, things around your home, go for a bike ride, go for a hike, something small, fun. Find something fun around you to do that's different than what you normally do. I get if you're not in the position yet to take off on travel, and with the world, maybe not right now would be a good time anyway for a lot of people, that if you can find small adventures around you and in your local area that are not that far, that would help settle you down and satisfy you. Not to mention a hike or whatever would be good for you, because you have a lot of energy and you're not getting rid of it. And it's making you gripey. Yeah, see? He got her sword out because he's annoyed because he's got all this energy and she's doing nothing with it. And also, like, I don't know, it just feels like walks and being outside, Sagittarius. You guys are needing, kind of feel like maybe there's something going on with your sign that you're not very grounded. And to me, walking helps that. And if you're able or you want to, maybe walk barefoot in the grass or barefoot in the dirt, or go outside and stand barefoot and run your roots into the earth, ground yourself. Yeah. Sorry, making sure this is recording. Yeah, it's like if you're patient, your money's going to get better. And if you wait a little while, your money's going to get better, and it'll be a lot nicer vacation or a nicer trip or nicer travel. If you're patient and just do small things now that are inexpensive and save up your money and wait a little bit. I kind of got maybe a month or two that things will be easier. And if you're wanting to change things up or transform your life, I get like a month or two. It will be a better time to do that. Now, it could be sooner, it could be later. Time is not always my strong suit, me being an artist. So, but Spirit keeps saying a month or two, so maybe that's what it is, a month or two. It just feels like if you're patient, then you'll get the 10 of Pentacles outcome instead of something way harder and way more challenging. Yeah, see, I don't know if you're wanting to move or change where you work. And it's funny, it looks like a church now, and I feel like maybe some of you might have something to do with some kind of spiritual or religious. It may not necessarily be traditional church. It may be more of a spiritual thing, or get involved in some kind of a spiritual thing, like maybe meditation, teaching meditation, somebody watching, doing something with meditation, something more spiritual in nature. I'm getting that there could be some real money around you, Sagittarius, with spiritual stuff, spiritual teaching, meditation, something more in the realm of not so much physical as spiritual, emotional, higher mind, higher level shit. Yeah, like, I don't know if any of you guys are set up where you could be a teacher. I feel like it would be really good for you to like teach or be involved in teaching, or maybe be involved in learning and taking some classes on spirituality. If you're not a teacher, if you're not at that level, maybe finding somewhere to learn about these kind of things and doing some educating yourself on connecting to your source, connecting to your higher mind. I don't know, watching videos, whatever. There's some kind of, maybe there's a possibility of teacher involved, and eventually you would be the teacher. But if you're not there, if you're not in teaching mode, it's learning mode. But it's something about spiritual. It's spiritual. It could be traditional religion. It could be paganism. It could be Hinduism. It could be any of the religions, or it could be something that's not religious, traditionally religious, but there's something with you guys in connecting to Spirit. Spirit wants to talk to you guys. Yeah, to me that looks like a priest. I know that's not what he is, but he looks like a priest. More like he's got things to tell you. This guy's going to teach you. Or some of you may be deciding that you want to be a guru or a priest, or you're thinking about going into, if somebody watching might be thinking about becoming a preacher, or studying, theology. If I'm saying the wrong thing, don't hold it against me. Sometimes my words. But it's having something to do with perhaps teaching it, going to school for it, or teaching it. I just keep getting spiritual, either teaching or learning. Maybe some of you are, maybe there's both levels of it watching. My guides will get real preachy, you guys. I apologize. I try, but boy, they will get repetitive if they don't think it's being received. It's really tiring, but I can't do anything about it. That's how they operate. I've been reading since I was a long time, over 36 years at least, and this is how they do. Yeah, it's like if you embrace that, then the travel will follow. Maybe there's something with, maybe some of you guys want to go on, I don't necessarily like mission trips or some kind of wanting to go help people. Maybe maybe not even in a traditional Christian sense, but maybe on trips to help people out, to be out there and to be of assistance and to be of help with people, or maybe to minister to them or help them. And maybe if somebody watching this does something medical, maybe there's some kind of, you're going to go do some kind of travel where you're going to go help in some other country and go provide medical care for somebody in maybe a third world country or something like that. Be careful where you go. Make sure it's safe. Or if you go and it's not safe, that you are in a position where you can still be safe while you are there. If not, do not do it. Yeah, you're going to hear about it soon. I also get, it just feels like you guys want to travel. You want to go and walk about so freaking bad. And you're just, the having to wait for things to fall into place. It's just driving you, Sagittarius, crazy. But it will happen. And it's going to be good. And you spiritual people, either learning or teaching, be careful. And if you want to go do some kind of minister to the poor, take care of the poor, be very careful. If you go to a bad place where there's war zone or whatever, make sure that you have a way of proving that you will be safe while you are there. It's important. Check on that. Make sure they have a way of protecting you. And also, you're going to get some messages when you guys meditate. I don't know if any of you guys do that, where you connect to Spirit and ask Spirit for answers, or ask Spirit to show you things. I feel like that's going to get more and more profound with you, Sagittarius. Because I keep getting this with everybody, like, we're evolving up, you guys. We're becoming less dense and more spirit. And I just feel like angels, fairies, gods, goddesses, any kind of a spiritual, more higher end thing, like energy related thing, is just going to become more and more profound and more and more easy to connect to. And perhaps that's the reason with the learning to meditate or wanting to go do service and be of help and assistance to others. But there's something, the Spirit's going to be giving y'all messages. You might want to get you guys a notebook or a little recorder and start writing them down, because they're going to be talking to you guys. And no, you're not crazy. It's your guides and your angels talking to you. Yeah, this is the last card. See how he's like meditating and he's looking at the moon and he's contemplating things and he's being still. That's what this is about. Like, if you allow yourself this time, this meditation, this journey to connect to your higher self, there's all these cups. It's like all this, you can dump out all your old crappy baggage. I feel like a lot of people are going to be dumping their old hurts and their old heartaches and their old spiritual and all your emotional shit, all your old emotional baggage. If you allow yourself to be still and do some meditation and some learning, there's going to be some real gain on a spiritual level. And it's almost like once that's gained, everything else will happen too. It's like the spiritual stuff will take care of all the physical stuff, like money and things like that. It's like focusing on that will open all the doors for all the other shit that you need to happen as well. Okay, that's the last card. I'm going to pull an animal card for you guys. And I already shuffled these, so I'm just going to grab one or two, depending on how many wants to come out. Yeah. Freedom is yours. It's like letting go of all the old shit. It's and the ability or the want, the journey thing will happen. It feels like, it keeps feeling like it's going to be spiritual. So maybe if you work on the spiritual stuff, Spirit's going to provide you the way to go do what you want when you want. You know, how you have a horse and you can travel. I keep getting the parrot for everyone, and I don't know what that's about. This keeps coming up. Watch your words. I feel like maybe everybody's just snappy and bitchy the next week or so. Be careful, and if you're working somewhere you don't want to lose your job, don't snap at your boss. I know they may be stupid, and you Sages, you don't have a lot of patience for stupid people, but for the next week or week and a half, bite your tongue. Don't say it. I know they're dumb. I know, but you can't. You got to be good. You got to keep it closed. Watch your words. Yeah, see? And this, to me, comes back to the spiritual thing. Like, love is all around. And it's like owning your spiritual stuff. You can spread love and healing. And there's just something really profound with this with you guys. So get your notebook or your recorder and start writing down your messages and the things you get shown and taught. Okay? All right, if you guys would like a personal reading, my website's amandaknows.com, and there's a link in the description. But thanks you guys for watching.